Uh, Huge brain freeze. What's up, my fellow archers? How you guys doing? I'm the only gaming archer, and today we're not gonna do our typical videos of Let's Plays or whatever I do, being awesome and all that. But as you guys know, the new Hearthstone update, Curse of Naxxramas, Naxxramas, right? So that update right there, it's it was announced that it's gonna come out in July, and I'm guessing it's gonna be at the end of July. So with that update, it means that new setups, new meta, it's a whole new ballpark game, and we're gonna go for the touchdown. I believe the best class for this is going to be priest, and I'll do a separate clip with beautiful drawings to show you the logic behind priests. So let's start by I'm gonna choose the cards that I think are going to be the best. You don't have to copy me. I know I'm such a professional at this game. So you know, if you want, you could silence. I feel that silence is going to be a huge deal in this game because, as you know, the antagonist, who person who you're playing against, um, he has the ability to deal 2 damage to a minion on either the left or right side. I really don't remember. So you gotta watch out picking a minion with 2 or less health. I think this is good. I think, yeah. And might as well talk about the new cards. I think, yeah, we're gonna talk about this. So just to review, probably gonna put a time in the video so you know where to find the deck structure. Uh, I'm going to go with the priest because he has a healing ability, and that should negate the antagonist's hero ability as well, and I should even out the playing field. And silences. So yeah, here I just want to draw or at least explain in the best way I can. I should have like a more happier voice. This is so boring and dull. Now I'm gonna explain how the new meta thing is gonna work in the card game. Yeah. So as we know, each card has its own effect. The effect should either be nothing, a before effect, which means that it activates right before you place it on the field. So we're gonna call that the B card. And then we're gonna have another card. It's gonna be called the D card, and that stands for during, which means during your game. During the game, something's gonna happen, and it's gonna trigger, and throughout the game, it's gonna be it's gonna be used. That's how it's gonna be. And then we're gonna have the final topic, which is the A card. The A card is the after effect card, meaning after death or after the after death card, which is the death rattle. Um, it turns on. It doesn't turn on the card. It doesn't turn anyone on, but the card activates after it dies. Okay, so the before card, and then I want to talk about silencers. That's the S. All right, to get that together, that's the badass. Okay, guys, that's going to be the new term here. Badass. You guys have to remember that. Get a notepad, write it down, put it on your next math exam. So silence has the effect to render a card useless. If it has an effect that has to be used, it will not happen. Alright? Okay, I'm losing that happy voice again. So what you gotta do is understand that the before effect, it happens before even anything happens. Right after you summon the card, the effect occurs. Say, for example, the Novan's Engineer is a before effect, or even what's the card? The Blue Eyes White Dragon. You know what I'm talking about. So there's no point to have a silence on that card, and that's why you never really see a silence on a card. A during effect is something that happens during the game. Let's say a card. Let's say for the hunter, he has a card that just makes him keep drawing cards if he summons a beast. Uh, so you can easily just kill that off with any monster. It's a 2/1 attack, even if the monster's um, even if the monster's effect is now the monster himself is really strong, you still have most classes have a decent removal that you can use to get rid of the D monster. All right, so silence is never used. So basically, in the metas, no one really uses silences because there's no need. There's always a way to remove the card. With the after effect card, this one right here, or just make this thing more important. That's a crown. That was not a crown. So that's what we have right there. Okay, so we have the after effect card, and he has all the fun things. After Effect is really interesting, in which if you kill it, the effect activates, and you might have to use 2 turns, not 2 turns, but essentially a monster in a spell card, or 2 monsters, or 2 spell cards, or anything just to get rid of this card. And an easier way to not avoid this situation is using a silencer. That way the effect will never occur, and usually minions currently who have a death rattle are generally weak without the effect. With the effect, they're really good. For example, Harvest Golem is a popular card for a lot of things, but no one's gonna put a silence related card just to avoid a Harvest Golem. They just deal with it. Imagine a deck with a lot of death rattles. Imagine a deck where the effect only activates after you used a card or a monster's attack just to get rid of it. Then you activate it. Bam. Death rattle goes on. He has another monster on the field. He has some other effect that gives him the advantage. Here's where the silence comes in, and it just helps you become the new champion. You're becoming #1. That's why we're using silences in the deck. Another thing I want to talk about is why we're using the priest, the P, the giant P. All right, don't get the other P's out of your mind. We're talking about the priest P. Priest has a +2 HP, and the antagonist has a -2 HP just for minions. That's a beautiful H right there. It's just nailed it. Once they cancel out, you're pretty much on equal grounds when it comes to hero's power. Um, Additionally, you can heal yourself, so that gives you a boost. And I feel like I know I hate when I say I know that priest is gonna have a comeback. It's not one of the strongest classes right now in Hearthstone, but it's gonna come back. It's definitely coming back. This probably might be the video that starts the trend. That the crown, the crown winner. All right, so back to the other video. Hope that makes sense. Hope this video makes sense. We're gonna have to okay, just fade out. This is high tech technology of how to fade out in YouTube videos. That was a quick guide. Anyways, all right, so back to that. Silences are not a huge thing. I feel like it's gonna. I know it's gonna be a huge thing, or not. At least it's gonna be a game changer. at least for this update. So again, we're going to use Priest, Silence, 2 Holy Smites, 2 Power Word Shields, 2 Northshire Clerics, 1 Mind Blast, just to finish the game real quick. You know what? Screw it. We're not gonna. We're not. Maybe. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. Shadow Word Pain, Amani Berserker, Iron Owl, Iron Begal, Shadow Word Death, Imp Master, Injured Blade Master, Blade Master. We're gonna have 2 of those. He's just Beast, just with Priest. Beast of Priest. Oh, that's a new thing. We're gonna have the Soul Priest chill when Yeti, just because he's he's a Yeti. Defender of Argus is good. Spellbreaker, again, a Silence. Holy Nova, Field Control. Holy Fire, again, it's removal. Sunwalker, taunt. You always need a taunt. Temple Enforcer. Yeah, I think we might change. We should change Temple Enforcer with something else. Definitely, we've got to change Temple Enforcer for. Let's see. Let's see. Another Yeti, maybe. Lacking 5s. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go for Ventricle Mercenary. No, we're not gonna go for Ventricle Mercenary. We're gonna go. Screw it. Yeah, it's either a Faceless Manipulator or the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Let's go for Faceless. All right, and that's it. All right, so hang on, guys. I'm gonna start talking about the new cards. Be back in a sec. Alright, so essentially this is where the video ends. I just want to talk about the update and things I'm really excited about, things I'm not so excited about.
Not excited about.
With this update, we're getting new cards, perhaps a new class, but I doubt it. It's just going to be for a 3-week or a 4-week period.
4 weeks.
The update's coming out in July, they said.
July 22nd.
I'm guessing the end of July. I'm just giving them the benefit of doubt. They said that there's a couple of bugs and stuff, but they want to be perfect. It's understandable. We'll wait. Cards. So a lot of cards have been announced.
A lot of cards.
3 neutral cards, which I don't quite remember what they are, and I will find them. Really soon. But we're just going to talk about the new class cards that are going to be introduced. To start with the Shaman. Shaman card is going to be Rebirth. It's destroy a minion, then return it to life with full health. Not so excited about that because a similar card is Ancestral Spirit. It's pretty much the same thing. Only I think it's probably not going to be the same health.
Not the same.
I've never really used this card.
Never used it.
I never really used it. I have it in a deck, but I just never really came to the point to use that card.
Not used it.
Still, I'm not excited about Rebirth.
No.
Another card that is Druid. Destroy all minions and summon 2 Treants.
Oh yeah.
To replace them. That's an iffy card.
Oh no.
It could be helpful, but it pretty much destroys all the minions on the field. And
very bad.
Let's say if you're flooding,
it
doesn't. And the only backdraw with that card is that your minions are going to be sleeping on that turn, since technically they're they've just been summoned, and your opponent can use that to his advantage. And just destroy that. So you could combine that with Starfall and just, wipe out his side. But that's a very difficult combo to make.
Very hard.
So, whatever works.
It works.
Paladin has a new secret. It's when
yeah.
one of your minion dies, give a friendly minion 3/2,
3-2.
3 attack, 2 health. I feel like that's really good.
Good.
I don't know why, but
Don't know.
it should only, like, I don't want it to activate when there's no minions in the field, then it's
No
just gonna be a
minions.
hoax. But if it only activates
It's a
when there is a
lie.
minion on the field, then that's actually a really good card.
Good
I
card.
feel like that could potentially change something. Not much, but a little bit. It could change.
Change the game forever.
Mage is getting a duplicate card.
Duplicate.
It's another secret, and it's when a friendly minion dies, put 2 copies of it into your hand. That sounds really epic, but depending on what monster dies...
What's going on?
On what monster dies.
Who's
I don't
dying?
know. If it's a really good monster and and you're able to trick your enemy into killing your monster, or you're somehow... Like, the only way I can think of that could that... wait, hang on. My words are escaping faster than I can think. The only way that this can work 100% to your benefit is that you have a monster. The monster's about to die, and you want it to attack. So you put this down. You put this secret down.
It's a secret.
You attack with the monster. The monster dies. The secret is immediately activated. Other than that, a lot of people can overcome that secret. Rogue is getting a spider type card. It's
oh my,
the Ambusher.
I really hate spiders.
Ambusher. So the Death Rattle is return a friendly minion to
Why
your
the hell
hand.
is there a spider?
I feel like that's nothing.
It's absolutely
if you can play
nothing.
this card alone, you can definitely use
Never
this card to your
mind,
advantage.
I love spiders.
I think this is a good card. There's that doesn't even seem like a drawback. It's just there.
Back.
So I'm excited to see that card. All of these cards are, by the way, common, so it's really going to be easy for you to craft
Easy to craft.
Warrior's getting a new weapon. Death Rattle is deal 1 damage to all minions. That is helpful to activate Enrage or any other type of cards. Maybe card draw by the Acolyte of Pain.
Why the silence?
Warlock is getting Void Caller. Void Caller, whenever it dies, pretty much you get a demon from your hand is summoned to the field.
Epic.
You can do some great combos with that. As long as you can control the entire situation.
The world.
Priest. This is why I'm really excited about Priest. Priest
so
is getting
happy.
3 mana
I don't
card
even
for
know.
3/4, and that's really good. Additionally, you're getting
doing math.
3 health for another friendly minion.
Mathematical.
When this card dies, your opponent can easily maneuver over that, killing the other minion before this happens. But still, it's a really solid card, vanilla wise, and I'm excited to see what's going to be how it's going to be used to people's advantages.
So excited.
Personally, I'm definitely going to put that card when it comes out in the deck that I'm using.
It's a very special
Puncher's getting a spider card. If Death Rattle, draw a random beast card, but according to an article, that's going to be changed to
change the world forever
to something else, maybe. Not draw, but maybe
not forever.
Summon a random card
just for a couple of seconds,
something like that. So that's that. Let me just quickly look up the cards.
Look it up right now.
That have the 3 neutral cards.
Neutral.
Hang on, let me just quickly check that out.
Time waits for no one.
This is what you get when you're not prepared.
You're not prepared. And now everyone is waiting for you to continue on this lengthy video. What is life? What is life? A video game with 1 life.
Where is he? Where is he?
High score is your age. And you simply need to find... Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah. And then here's the card what's his name? The bad guy.
He's
the
an
antagonist.
antagonist.
His hero power is deal 2 damage to the leftmost
That's
enemy
OP.
minion. Again, that's why I was really cautious in picking a 2 health
Don't
minion.
do it.
And then his other card is Mind
Oh
Apocalypse.
my.
Is both players draw 2 cards and gain a mana crystal.
Gain it.
Not really sure how that's gonna go against
Change the
anything.
world for. I'm
Where's
not
the
quite sure
other
how.
cards? Other cards that have been
It will be released.
up to date is Undertaker.
Take
Whenever
it
you
all,
summon a minion
or
with
take it
Death
under.
Rattle, get 1/1. Obviously, if your deck is concentrated on Death Rattles, that's definitely a must for
You
all
must have
decks.
it.
It's a pretty solid card on its own. One mana, 1 attack, 2 health. The egg, the Nubian egg, I feel like that's going to be a really useless card,
No
and
good.
it's going to be so hard to just make
It's
it work.
gotta work.
A Death Rattle with 2 health, if you make that a taunt, and if someone silences, you silence it, you're going to have a useless card forever. For pretty much the rest of the game,
and the rest of the game.
Your opponent just clears the board.
Oh no.
I'm losing my voice. That's fantastic.
But I'm doing
the next
fine.
card is Dancing
Thanks for
Swords.
asking.
It's a 3 mana card for 4/4. Death Rattle. Your opponent draws a card. It's kind of hard to say if this is going to be a good card. If there's a card that provides what's it called?
Music time.
Rush or charge. There we go, charge.
Charge.
This could be a good game finisher,
Rushing
but it's definitely not really worth it to get a 4/4 attack and then allow your opponent to
say it out loud.
Draw a card. It's just going to be a taunt. People are going to attack it immediately, and they benefit from it. Shade of there's 2 cards that I've really never seen. I'm on Google right now.
If you haven't seen it, why are you saying it?
Shade of Naxxramas.
Oh yeah.
It's a card that he's probably going to use, or something that's going to be available. At the start of your turn, get 1/1. That's actually pretty good. At the start of your turn.
No, never mind.
That's not really good. It's going to be taken out really easily with a mage's ice blast thing.
Of course.
If it was every turn, that would have been great, but considering that it's an epic card and you have to somehow protect it for at least 4 turns to make it worth your while, it's not much worth it. The legendary, I'm really excited and interested into seeing how this works out. Your minions trigger their Death Rattle twice. If you're running a Death Rattle deck, it's a concentrated Death Rattle deck. This is probably going to make your deck one of the most amazing and I bet the funnest deck to play.
It's so fun.
If you can keep this guy alive.
You'll never want to go back.
I feel that the attack and health are just not evenly distributed.
It's not good
for 4 mana. Because
but it's good.
It's just, I don't feel like that's fair.
Not fair.
I feel like I should have had like at least 2 attack and either 2 attack and 6 health, or at least 3 attack and 5 health. Just to like make a 4 mana card worth your while. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it might be lengthy unless my future self cuts it up a bit.
This is the future self.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later. Whoop you. Whoop.
The next vid. Later. Whoop you. Whoop you.